These are the moments when just a second, it feels like a superhuman instinct awakens inside the players, and they go on to do things that seem impossible. In one of the Champions League night between Madrid and Olympiacos, Vinicius Jr. starts it with crazy triple pass through the defense for Mbappe. He takes one touch and put the ball into the net. One goal for him. And before anyone can even process what just happened, less than 2 minutes, Arda Güler swings, Mbappe jumped and scored a perfect header and make it 2. But he's not done. A hat trick in under 8 minutes. And still, he's not gonna stop. Vinicius make a good run and pass to Kylian again, and he finishes. He completes his poker, 4 goals in a single Champions League match. That's not insane? He's literally became superhero. In the match between Al Nassr and Al Wasl, Sadio Mane delivers a perfect cross into the box for the GOAT. For a split second, it looks like gravity stops working. Ronaldo takes off like an airplane, and rising to a height that only Superhuman can do, and he powers the ball into the net like, boom.
Just picks his spot beautifully.
This jump makes this goal feel more like a comic book scene than a regular football match, and that's what only CR7 know how to do. A tense match between Barcelona and Chelsea. Just 18-year-old kid, Estevao Willian took the ball. He dribbled 2 players and passed from them. He created space where there was none. And from a tight angle, with defenders closing in, Estevao unleashed a powerful shot, straight into the top of the net, and that kick almost broke the whole goal. 18-year-old in one of the biggest stage against Barcelona, delivering a goal worthy of a superhuman. That was a young player turning into a hero in front of the world. In the Arsenal versus Tottenham clash, Richarlison picks up the ball just ahead of the halfway line, and he just has one look at the goal. And from that ridiculous distance, he shots, and the ball flies from the keeper and scored. A strike that nobody expected. He literally turned into a superhuman for 1 second. This was the moment when Scott McTominay turned into a superhuman. An accurate cross comes in, hanging in the air just long enough for McTominay to set himself, and he rises, smashing the ball into the back of the net with absolute bicycle kick. An explosion of power and bravery. In the Champions League night between Frankfurt and Barcelona, Frankfurt scored first, and Barcelona were losing the game. But the real hero of this match came on. Rashford make a cross and Kuna rise and scored with a perfect header. One to one, Barcelona were back. Later in the game, another cross, but this time by Yamal, and once again it was Kunde in the air. 2 goals, both with his head, both when Barcelona needed him most. Joao Cancelo delivers in crazy triple across for Erling in the box and curling the ball perfectly, and then Haaland jumps, better to say fly, as if gravity simply stopped working for him, with insane body control and using his back heel, put the ball into the goal. Everything about this finish feels insane. A finish that no normal striker can even imagine. Barcelona faced Inter Milan in the Champions League semi-final. It was the night Lamine Yamal became a true superhero for Barcelona. From the very first minutes, he was different, but in the 24th minute, he picks up the ball and drives forward between Inter defenders, and calmly finished into the net. But that was only the beginning. This 17-year-old kid torments almost every defender he faces. Like here when he smashed the ball into the crossbar just after he humiliated 2 players. He was literally dominant. And also on Barcelona's 3rd goal, his intelligence and movement made the difference. He opened the space for Rafa and is scored. He sent the ball and once again denied by the post. There was no doubt Lamine Yamal was the star of the pitch. Even Erling Haaland, when he watching the game, posts a photo and says this guy is incredible. In the match between Azerbaijan and France, someone delivered a performance that felt completely crazy. Again him. He picks up the ball almost from the halfway line and starts sprinting forward. One defender beaten. 2, 3, 4. What is happening? The ball perfectly set on his foot, and in his very first game for Inter Miami, Lionel Messi reminded the world who he is. Inter Miami are tied 1-1, and he came on in the second half. In the 93rd minute, a free kick is awarded. Messi steps up. The stadium holds its breath. And you know what's coming. The ball curls over the wall, and he scored and put the ball into the top corner. In his first appearance, he turns a drawn game into a dramatic victory, and he instantly becoming the superhero of Inter Miami. And here, for a moment, it felt like Erling Haaland's superhuman instincts just took. He receives the ball and move with it, and he strikes the ball and curling it as if he's trying to tear the net apart, and no, it hits the crossbar. In the match between Manchester United and Tottenham, something happened no one expected. Superhuman walks over to take a corner. He placing the ball, and suddenly, the superhuman side of Son takes over. Within everyone is expecting a normal cross into the box, but no. He targets directly from the corner flag into the net, and boom. A goal straight from the corner, and he shocked everyone, even the goalkeeper.
He scores and stunners in his time, but none.
In the heat of the Croatia versus Argentina match, the ball finds its way to Lionel Messi, his mind calculating when he's running, and for a second, he remembers and says, "I am Messi." Something inside him awakens. His superhuman instincts activate. With a mesmerizing turn, he passed the defenders, and he sets up Alvarez perfectly to finish and score. And he didn't waste Messi pass and finished it. Yeah, something normal for him to activate at a level of football that feels beyond human and destroy your opponent. And these were some of these superhuman moments in football. Almost all of them was crazy. Anyway, I hope you enjoy. If you want, hit the subscribe button.